welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you, is it worth trying? And it's on a foundation that probably some of you already tried it, love it, hate it. I don't even know, but this is a foundation that I barely tried and I've been using it for probably a couple of months now. I shared this foundation in a haul and a lot of people were wondering about my opinion on it and if it was worth trying, so I decided to come up with this video, share all the good, the bad about the L'Oreal True Match foundation, and I will give you my input about it and if I like it, don't like it. And so if you're interested in knowing all that, then just keep watching this video. Thanks. Let's go ahead and get started. The name is the True Match Super Blendable Makeup. Well, right there it gives me two things that I look into a foundation. Something that it's actually my actual skin tone, a true match, and also that it blends into something very natural that I want to stay around for a little while, or at least while I'm at work or whatever the occasion may be. It has 4.5 stars, and I will leave those reviews down below in case you want to read more information about it and you only don't want to go by my experience with this product. I'm going to link all those reviews down below. I think it's really hard to get a 5-star because, you know, this is not going to work for everybody, but if you want more information, I will leave that down below. You can go ahead and read all those reviews and see why some people didn't like this foundation. It retails for $10.95 at the drugstore. Usually Walmart is the one that has the cheapest, $10.95 or less. It has 1 fluid ounce and it comes in this glass container that I don't really care for, but it's not a pain to use it. It doesn't have a pump, but you actually need to blend it before you apply it, so that makes sense. You just go like this. It has a little something that will let you know that you're shaking the product, and you apply it into your fingers and then all over your face to blend with a brush, a beauty blender, or even do it with your hands. That's my preferred method with this kind of foundation. It has an SPF of 17, which is not the, you know, higher SPF that you can find in other foundations. You can find them at 40, you know, but this is not something too high as a SPF, but it protects you somewhat from the sun. It doesn't leave a white cast, or at least I haven't noticed any white cast in my pictures. So it has 33 colors, and this one, it's one of the foundations that I think it's amazing for beginners, because if you know you have a cool tone, or if you have a warm tone, or if you have a neutral tone, it's pretty easy to find your actual match. If you have a warm complexion, then you have 12 shades to choose from. If you have a cool undertone, you'll have only 9 shades, but if you have a neutral, you always have 12 shades to choose from. I think it's pretty easy to choose from these shades, and this is the color right here is the color that you're gonna get. Since it's a glass kind of container, you can see it through and see if that's something that it will match your skin or not. I think that's pretty cool. And also what I like about this foundation is, once again, if you're a beginner and you don't know what blush will go with your skin tone, or what concealer, or you know how to match all those kind of things, you can find them in the same line. So you can find blush in, you know, it will go with cool tone, neutral, and warm, and same thing with the concealer, and same thing with powder. So if you're somebody who's starting with makeup and you want to get like a starter kit from L'Oreal, I think this is the way to go. It's pretty easy to find your shade. In my opinion, it's like foolproof. Usually drugstores, they don't have the full selection, but you're probably gonna find your perfect shade right there. It has a light to medium coverage, so if you want to apply a little product, it will give you light coverage. If you want to apply more product, it will give you a medium coverage. And what I do all the time is I apply extra foundation. This is so blendable that it doesn't matter if you apply like half of this container, it will never look cakey in my experience. So I apply like a heavy layer of this foundation, and once it sets, it's there. It's not going to move for at least 6 hours, and that's how long it lasts on my skin. If you have oily skin, I don't know if it will last you that long, because I don't find that it's like oil controlling kind of foundation. This is more like a natural finish, and if I get a little oily in my T-zone, you know, usually I can see something rubbing off, you know, the foundation rubbing off. So I don't know if it will last you 6 hours if you have very oily skin. It also says the website that it's for all skin types, and you know, once again, you could use it if you have very oily skin, and it's gonna look amazing on you because it's such a nice and natural finish, but with great coverage, that I'm sure it's gonna look pretty. But I don't know how long it will last on you if you have very oily skin. It also says that it has a precise match technology as far as texture and color. I don't know if that's true, but I do find it that it's so blendable that even it's very forgiving. If you don't have the right shade for you, it blends so well into your skin and it looks so natural that I truly think that this matches your skin tone even when it's not the perfect match. So it would be even better if you find the perfect match for your skin, but if you don't, it is very forgiving kind of foundation. I don't know if it's because of that technology, but I do feel like it gives me a very nice texture to my skin and that it blends and makes it look flawless but very natural. It's oil-free, fragrance-free, and it doesn't have any kind of fillers that it will clog your pores. As far as that, I haven't noticed anything crazy. Like, I haven't noticed my pores clogging or getting more breakouts or anything like that. So I do think that it's a very sensitive skin friendly because I have sensitive skin. But as far as the oil-free statements, I'm sure it is. It is very, like I mentioned before, it's a very nice and silky consistency that it blends right away. It actually has vitamin A and C, which is pretty standard in foundations, but it really caught my eye, and this is actually kind of my closing of this foundation, is that it has wheat germ and a grapefruit extract. So wheat germ is usually something, and grapefruit as well, it's something that they would recommend you to eat if you want to have healthy skin. So it's pretty neat that you get it in a foundation that it's not only going to make your skin look nicer or even, but it's also going to give you some kind of benefits to your skin. Grapefruit has a lot of antioxidants and it helps you kind of even out your skin tone, while wheat germ is something that it will moisturize your skin, it will condition your skin, and at the same time it's gonna help you boost the regenerative powers of your skin. And that's what I've learned from my skincare routine. This is not something about this foundation in particular, but once I read that it has those two things, I thought it was pretty amazing. So finally, is it worth trying? I absolutely think it's worth trying. I mean, if you have very oily skin, I don't know how long it's gonna last, but as far as how it looks, if you want something that it will look very natural but flawless at the same time, that you're not gonna be able to tell that you're wearing foundation, but you can kind of tell because your skin looks really nice, then I would recommend you to try this foundation. I think that not only looks natural, but it feels natural in your skin, and you can set it with powder and make it last longer. But if you want to use it as it is with a satin finish, then I think it looks, once again, natural, but it will last you no more than 6 hours. So overall, I think it has great benefits as far as how it looks, and I think it has pretty good ingredients as far as skincare products could be included. I honestly would never have thought that this has any kind of skincare benefits to it until I tried it, and I could tell that how my skin looks so much better and how my skin would feel like I just applied a moisturizer that it's gonna make my foundation, you know, spread evenly and blend very seamless. So if you're thinking about trying this foundation, if you're one of those like me that it took you this long to try this foundation, I would say try it and see how you like it. I mean, as far as trying to find your perfect match, it's easy because of the glass container. As far as the cool tone, neutral, and warm tone, I think that makes it 10 times easier to find a good match for your skin at the drugstore. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and also remember to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe to my channel to see new videos Monday through Friday. So once again, thank you for being there. I love you guys, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Mwah.